My last Splatoon 3 stream was 10 days ago. I just either haven't found the time to stream Splatoon 3, or the Splatoon 3 stages have been so bad that I just haven't streamed anything else. I think we're just gonna jump right into it. We now live in a post-Nintendo Switch 2 reveal world, and that's kinda cool. Kinda. There's a lot of stuff with, like, Switch 2 games and prices and things that I might talk about here. But also I plan on making my own, like, separate video talking about all that, because I did the Switch 2 reaction stuff, and that's all streamed on YouTube. You can check that out if you missed any of all that amazing stuff. I want to talk about some stuff, but I also will save it for later, but I also might talk about some stuff. I don't know. Today, because it's been like 2 weeks since I've last done anything Splatoon, I've barely even played the game in general. I've maybe had like 2 ranked sessions on my own off stream, and that maybe took like 3 to 4 hours of my time over the last 10 days. The plan for today is that I'm going to finally hit 4 stars on all rollers, because I had very recently hit 4 stars on all stringers, and I just happened to be close to that, and I did that. Again, that was now a couple weeks ago. I need to get something done in terms of weapon badges, and I thought, what better way to do that than 4 stars on all rollers, because I'm just, like, kind of right there. I may as well do it. I've gotten Foil Flingza up to here, and Carbon Roller up to here, and that should be enough time for today. So we are gonna put on some stuff. I want to start with Foil Flingza Roller, because really, what else am I gonna do with the Flingza Roller? The Foil Flingza Roller is pretty much just meant to spam splatter color screen. So we're gonna start with that, and then play Carbon. I don't think I've done my first play of the day. It's nothing, so don't worry about it. It is Tower Control, Hagglefish Market, and Barnacle and Dime. If it comes down to it, the next rotation is going to be Splat Zones, Mako Mart, and Brinewater Springs, which Brinewater Springs keeps showing up when I keep trying to get weapon badges, and I don't want to play that. So hopefully everything could happen in Tower Control, but I'm already like a couple minutes late into the rotation anyway, so I don't think that'll actually happen. Alright, I've done plenty of Barnacle and Dime Tower Control in my life, and plenty of Barnacle and Dime Tower Control for streams and videos and things. But it's what's here, and I like it, so I cannot complain. This should hopefully go by pretty quick. I do kind of feel slightly bad that I haven't been able to do a lot of Splatoon recently, because I try and keep up a particular pace with, like, releasing videos and Splatoon videos and things. Saw that person there because of the screen. I heard the noise. Where are these coming from? Didn't I just kill you? They have a beacon back there, that's why. Get back on this. Okay, we're good. I hate that the E-Leader sniped me there. I was gonna get this jump. Alright, well, it's fine anyway. This should go by so quickly if I'm playing Foil Flingza here, and just, like, dominating everything. I'm gonna stand out of the E-Leader's way slightly. Thank you. I was gonna get the other screen out, but at least we got the check. Nope, you're not allowed. Nope, you're not allowed. Why? Why? Stop. I know this leader wants to get me so bad. No, don't let them see where you're coming from. Except that counters me. We're just gonna shark here, I think. That would be why. Okay. We're trying to get it so bad. Leave me alone! It hasn't gone past middle in 2 minutes. We're still fine. If this is how the first game's gonna go, I'm glad the wackiness is getting out of the way now. Need to see where they're throwing that. That's behind us. That's fine. I'm gonna throw that over there. That exploded right on top of me. I'm trying to move in, but I can't find the room. What? Whatever you say, man. Whatever gets you there. I definitely hit that guy like 3 times, but it's fine. The Nova's not going to be able to do anything to me here. That person's dead. No! I didn't know where I wanted to go. I wanted to get on the tower. I didn't want to die there because I wanted to make sure if someone else could get on tower, I wanted to take out the flanker. You're not allowed. That bubbler is not allowed. Here. Nope. Please, there's too many people looking at me. Like the roller wants to go to tower, not here. That's good. There was a guy there. That was an honest mistake. I didn't even mean to hit that guy. We're gonna get off tower. So I can get over here. We're good. Honestly, that was a clean dodge. That Booyah Bomb was getting thrown right at me. I don't know why we're not on the tower right now, though. Okay. It's an uphill battle for us the entire time. We're not even going to get the KO. We have no time to KO. I'm gonna get in there and get another kill. Come on. No. Okay, we're fine. It's like finally starting to become warm out again. It's like 73 degrees out. And it's not getting too much colder. Over like the next week, it's gonna go down to like the 50s. I think it's crazy how hot it's getting already. I don't know what I prefer, it being hot or it being cold. I would say I prefer it being cold, but I hate being cold. And I would say I prefer it being hot, but I hate being hot. I feel like if I had to pick one, warm, like somewhere in the middle, so I'm not dying. Screen here is really good for us. Can I just like get in here? Oh, the ballpoint just has no idea I'm even here. And we're not on tower after a full minute. Also, Hagglefish Market tower control has been showing up, like, way too often. I know it's been, like, 10 days since I've last streamed this game. But even so, I've played so much Hagglefish Market tower control within the last, like, month of gameplay. ballpoint. Toss that over there. I should have thrown it a little bit higher up. I'm not dying to that. I'm not dying to that. Alright. 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 Jump over this. I should be dead! I don't know how we're not moving this. I'm focused on the game, and I don't have an opportunity to talk about Switch 2. Like I said, I plan on making a video. It's probably already out by the time you're seeing this on YouTube. You can look up, because I'm probably going to make the title something along the lines of Switch 2 games are overpriced and I hate money, or something along those lines. Ugh. But, like, watching the Switch 2 Direct yesterday, I was, like, losing my mind. Are we gonna lose a lead here? Like, what's happening? I was losing my mind at most of the announcements, and they weren't talking about, like, the price of anything in the presentation itself, especially the console. And genuinely, like, it really did kill my hype for, like, the rest of the day. Like, I went from so incredibly excited for everything that was happening to, oh my god, there was so much negativity surrounding this. Because the Switch 2 happens to be $450 and not $400, and the bundle with Mario Kart World is $500. I currently have my, like, there's a thing on the Nintendo website to, like, select for a pre-order, or, like, queue up for pre-orders, and I have mine set to the Mario Kart World bundle, which is digital only, and I don't want to buy digital, but, like, I also don't want to spend all of the money that is currently going into the thing as it is. Also, like, literally, why are we losing this right now? Like, we should not be losing this, like, at all. No, I don't think we're making this comeback. Get out of here. Anyone else chilling back here? Apparently I'm the dead one in that scenario. I have no thoughts about this match. It's something about Hagglefish Market tower control, where people just don't understand how to play this stage. And it's not that hard of a concept to play this stage. Like, it's a very basic map. Let me stand on this. You have the ballpoint there. I need to move up. That works. Maybe we do make this comeback. Hold on. There's the last guy. And be painting up for screen. Throw that over there so it's hard for them to move. Apparently we're not on the tower. I disagree with you. But I guess we'll just move on. Overall, besides the awful pricing of everything, I'm really excited for the expansions coming to Tears of the Kingdom and Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I will be returning to both of those games later this year. That's a lame trade. I will be returning to both of those games later this year for doing more stuff with that series, both those series. I took a look at the trailer for the Zelda Notes stuff, and there was a lot more in there that was not shown off in the Direct, which I feel like should have been. one of the things was, like, a voice memories feature. So we've already, like, explored the map, like, to near 100% completion. Like, I have all of the light routes and the shrines and whatnot. Hello, Dynamo. But there is going to be select areas in the map that when you go to them, and it's, like, on your Zelda Notes app, you're gonna be able to get, like, notes, like, voice messages, or, like, voice memos from, Princess Zelda, Rauru, and Master Koga, and they did say 2 other characters when they were talking about Master Koga, so I don't know if it means Rauru, Zelda, Master Koga, and someone else, like maybe Minoru or something. But overall, I'm very excited for that, and because... Sad day for you. Because of the, I was gonna say something. Because of my yearning for completing games, sometimes, I had wanted to return to Tears of the Kingdom at some point to, like, get the Korok Seeds. Because I did the same thing for Breath of the Wild before Tears came out. And in the app, there's gonna be, like, an actual, like, achievement system. They're called the medals. So there's gonna be a whole-ass achievement system. Big sad. So, depending on what achievements I do and don't have, I absolutely want to be going for those. Because I don't care how much a skitty plush on the internet says that Tears of the Kingdom is bad, even though I agree with pretty much everything they say. Sad. About Tears of the Kingdom. I still love that game a lot. Like, when we finished it on the channel, I was so addicted to playing that game that I genuinely wanted to start another playthrough on my own. And just play the whole game again. I didn't end up doing that. I almost wish I did. But I didn't. But I'm very excited to play the game again. On top of all that, they also announced at the end of the Direct, after it was over, that there's going to be Tulin, Yunobo, Sidon, Riju, and Minoru amiibo. The first 4 coming out on Switch 2 launch day, and Minoru coming later. Like, I don't need more of these. But, like, I have over here... I'll take my headphones off right now. That also might be 4 stars, I don't know. But, like, I bought these... Where'd they go? Is that 4 stars? That's not 4 stars. I bought these, like, forever ago. The Tears of the Kingdom Zelda and Ganon. I haven't opened them yet, and we're gonna do that when I return to Tears. But, like, also they've been restocking a bunch of other amiibo. So I have these amiibo tags for everything. I don't think I need to open these, but I wanted them anyway. But I have the Breath of the Wild bow and arrow one, the Twilight Princess HD, Midna and Wolf Link that are here, and also the frickin' Guardian. I finally got the Guardian. This is like an amiibo that I've wanted for years, ever since the Switch came out, because of how awesome the posable Guardian is, so I probably should take this out of the box at some point, but like I have the Guardian as an amiibo tag that I can just easily scan that I did during the Tears of the Kingdom series. So, like, who knows what I'm gonna do with that. We are not on this right now, and we should be. I can't believe I killed the roller from there. I didn't think I was gonna do enough damage. Throw that there. I haven't taken my gear off to put special power up on. That works! I think one of them died to the screen. Perfect. Alright, we can get check. I like coming over here during Rainmaker. Because you can go up that side and flank up here like that. Or how much ink do you have? That guy, even with ink saver mania, should not have had that much ink. I only killed one? Come on. Alright, they just stayed there. And I also will say, even if with the price of some stuff being way too expensive, I will say I'm not a sympathizer, but I understand some of the prices, because the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom stuff. Breath of the Wild on Switch 2 is going to be $70, and Tears of the Kingdom on Switch 2 is going to be $80, which is still fucking insane when you say it out loud, but I understand, because Tears of the Kingdom was already $70. I bought the Collector's Edition, which means I spent like $120 on the game anyway, and I put like 200 hours into it already, so like, whatever. But Breath of the Wild, if the Switch 2 version is coming with, like, Trial of the Sword and Champion's Ballad with Breath of the Wild included, plus the Zelda Notes extra stuff, that increases the price, because it's the price of the game and the DLC together, and the Breath of the Wild already had, like, $20 DLC or something. And Tears of the Kingdom was said to never get DLC, but now it technically is, with the Zelda Note stuff. It's getting brand new content in terms of the voice memories. Another thing is that not only are you going to be able to share auto builds, you're going to be able to share items. You can click an item in your inventory and send it to a player on your friends list. Like, that's crazy. I could have chat members send me stuff. I could send stuff to chat members. That sounds really cool. And there's a bunch of other stuff with that. So, like, that is technically DLC included with the package. There's 4 stars on Foil Flingza Roller. So we are now done with one roller. We are on to the next one. And it's not Carbon Roller Deco, it is Vanilla Carbon Roller. However, I genuinely like this weapon so much now that it might be my favorite Zipcaster weapon. Like, not even Squiffer, Octobrush, or Stamper can compare to the silliness that Carbon Roller can do. And the way I like to play Carbon Roller is we stack Swim Speed up, and we stack Special Charge up. I'm moving super fast, and I charge my Zipcaster so fast. And I think Zipcaster on this is already like 160, right? Yeah, they made this 160p because no one was using it. So now you just get Zipcaster, like, all the time if you fish for it. These aren't the best maps for Zipcaster, but this might extend into Splat Zones anyway, and Brine Water and Mako Mud are there, which are better Zipcaster weapons, IMO. But this is a very funny thing to play. Carbon Roller. This, again, very, very funny thing to play. I hate fighting against all these Carbon Roller decos and stuff. But Carbon Roller is more fun. Just the regular old Carbon. IMO. Zipcaster funny. We're just gonna stand back and paint for caster. And that's really all you do on this thing. Is you just sit back and paint for caster. I already have it, and we're just gonna do it right here. I mean, I got the kill I wanted. I hate that the edit was there, but I got the kill I wanted. I was going for it. I should not be the one on this. There we go. We can also fish under the ledge. We're gonna go down here. Why are they on tower? They shouldn't be on tower. I hate that that's killing me, too. Come on. There's no reason for us to be losing the lead already. Slider. And at least the Autobomb also helps me find where people are located. Alright, Dread's gonna get on that. Only a Carbon Roller can outdo a Carbon Roller at being a fucking shitty asshole fucker bitch. You know? I have to wait for this crab to go away. I can't do anything. I'm not wearing Ninja Squid. Alright, nice. I'm not the person who's supposed to get on this. Now here's what we do. Oh, that should have got him. I think that he's there. Alright, we can get the tower now. Let E-Leader take it. Fish under the ledge and do really stupid Carbon Roller things that this weapon, for some reason, can do. No! We're fine. No one's behind us here. Okay. Okay, yeah, Carbon. Carbon literally just disappeared. Get out. Hold this for as long as we can here. Please! That's whatever. I don't know, I'm still over here. I missed because I couldn't see. There was too much ink on my screen. I wish you could get over there from here. That guy was just not in a great spot. Honestly, he should have exploded on the auto bomb. I'm surprised that didn't happen. What are we doing? Why are we letting the enemy Carbon over here? Hold on, we charge for caster. The solution is that we get Zip Caster here. Hello! On the up? That person didn't even fight back! They watched me climb the tower for like 5 seconds and then didn't fight back. I'm telling you, Carbon Roller, vanilla Carbon Roller, an unappreciated silly weapon. What are you talking about? Let me go! But I made the Pokemon Smasher Pass video, but then, like, before I started recording it, I had the idea to make it... Well, I had the idea to make the video, but then make the thumbnail Deltarune Chapter 3. And just to, like, make the joke incredibly obvious, I just put nothing but Everhood characters in the thumbnail. This guy just do its thing. There we go. Enemy Carbon's behind us, we're good. The funny thing is that I wasn't expecting it to get as much traction as it did, because in the Direct yesterday, we got the actual announcement of Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 coming launch day Switch 2, which is gonna be a fucking insane day. I took off from work that day. I scheduled off from work for June 5th. But now a bunch of people I don't even think are subscribed to the channel are coming and finding that video. I changed the thumbnail to say that it is Pokemon Smasher Pass in the thumbnail. But a bunch of people are coming to the April Fool's video for totally real Deltarune Chapter 3. And it's just an hour-long 1025 Pokemon Smasher Pass video instead. It's all coming together. I uploaded my reaction to Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 separately as a YouTube short. And I'm hoping people get traction from that, because that's what YouTube shorts do. And, insane that that even happened in the first place. Don't quite get the thing I needed there. Let not stand on this. Out of the auto bomb. You're just not looking at me at all. Oh, I heard the hit sound. What are they doing down there? And even less by the time this is up on YouTube. If you haven't seen my reaction to Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4, it's in the direct reaction on YouTube. I uploaded it separately as a YouTube short. Whatever. This also means I've got plenty of time to, plenty of time to play other Deltarune and Undertale fan games before that comes out in 2 months. Just came back just for that. Easily ride this. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna die to that suction bomb that's thrown too far. I can't believe I killed that guy the way it did. I don't want to be here. Oh well. My area was safe, because the last guy is going to get run over by the slider. If there's issues with how Terror Raids work, that's probably a personal preference. I also do not like how Terror Raids work. I prefer Dynamax battles, Dynamax raids, over Terror Raids. But I also did not like playing Terror Raids because, one, for the fact that they were also very slow and boring, which also had something to do with the frame rate. So... Hello, Luna Blaster. I know you're just coming back to my channel after a long time of not being a part of my channel. But I've said many times that I do not enjoy doing Terror Raids, and it's the only reason why I'm not playing the game right now. Because, like, the only thing left for me to do is do more shiny hunting, which there's still a lot of shinies that I want to get for Gen 9 Pokemon, but I also don't want to grind Terra Raids because I don't like them. Can we, like, move this? Killed the suction bomb, nice wipe. I'll stand right here and use it. I can't believe that killed me. Yeah, the turn limit for Dynamax battles was fine. The fact that you had, like, 4 lives was fine. If your Pokemon got knocked out 4 times, the raid would be over. It was sometimes annoying, but it was definitely manageable. Before the Pokemon Presents back in February, I actually booted up Sword for the first time in forever, and I did one singular Dynamax adventure. I ended up getting a shiny Oranguru out of that. Which is completely on accident. I wasn't expecting to get a shiny. Why am I getting stuck? Well, we didn't get it past 30, but they also didn't touch the tower at all anyway. I'm not letting this Octobrush move. Thank you for getting even closer to me. Alright, now we can get it past 30. Can we actually KO this? Huh. Oh, would you look at that? I guess we did. I could do that, though, and that helps me move in. This is our only chance to ride the tower right now. And we need to get it to 30. Or past 30. Hold? Hold? It's just that simple. Never mind. Again, Carbon Roller, Zipcaster. It's funny. Paint that wall. We got lead off that at least. No, we don't want to die to that. Stand on my Autobomb, please. Alright, didn't know there was a person there. We take those, force them to use Stamp. I'm fine with that. I don't deserve that trade, because I definitely should have died to the Paintbrush before I got that kill. But I cannot complain about it. I'm just pointing it out. mind if I do?
Sounds good to me. The missiles helps. You know, I flicked and it didn't hit anyone, so I threw an autobomb, and then the guy showed up. Number 1 for zones is almost 5k XP. I haven't checked any of that, so I wouldn't know. I think there's only been, like, 2 other people that I know of that have hit 5k XP, and, I'm never gonna come anywhere close to that, and I'm perfectly okay with that fact. Keep throwing autobombs at this. I can't believe I killed from there. I didn't think that flick was gonna... Squad away! Whatever gets you there. This should be a KO? I don't know where the blaster is, but this should be a KO. Nice. It is now time for Splat Zones on Mako Mart and Brinewater Springs, and I'm going to hope that it does not pick Brinewater Springs more than it does Mako Mart for the next 5 games. Alright, cool, Mako Mart. You can do cool things from underneath the ledge. That person has a fucking 49 win streak. Is that the highest I've ever seen in my life? Because it might be. Whatever. We weren't gonna win anyway. Please, the zone. I'm the only one here. Nice triple splatter shot clash blaster. That's cool. They're somewhere around here. Jumped out. I mean, I know how to keep my distance. I say as I blink and there's a splatter shot in front of my face. Come on, Knot, there you go. We've already established that Knot is, like, busted as hell. We're just gonna shark, like, right here. More important. I'll take it. Bot can totally solo this. Full faith in a Nautilus Splatling. Very good. That's all I can do. I'm so fucking confused! I would love it if we were playing this game right now, but we are just not.
No, Porters, please fuel me. I need it. We actually have a really good comp. We just have to deal with the fact that Pencil is being Pencil. What the fuck did I just kill? I don't even remember throwing an Autobomb there. Sure. Thank God that was a person and not a chump. Nice, that counted as an assist for me. Only good thing this stage has going for it is Zipcaster. And they painted the zone off that. And then I'm dead to an auto. Do it. Whatever. If you say so, I guess I'm dead there. We really need the zone back. That'd be kind of cool. Right. Recall. I don't know if I'm getting that soda. Yes, I am. I clicked jump. I disagree that I'm dead. Jumped out. Can paint that though. Whatever. Whatever paints us the zone. My goal was to kill Pencil there, but I got two others. I need that. What do you mean the pencil hits that through the wall? Okay. I mean, I'm still cooler, so I still have my Zipcaster. Let me move, please. You need to not be losing the lead here. I think we're gonna sit underneath this ledge. That is why. And the whole fucking squad is dead. Very interesting. Recall me, please! Worry about the zone. Paint over whatever they're throwing in here. Get the pencil out of place. Even if I don't kill him, at least he's out of place and can't paint zone because I'm after him. Oh, I don't think that's the last game, but I would have loved that to be. We're not seeing the very obvious person I just died to. Okay, yeah, these people don't give a shit. Yeah, you make the rules, Stamper. That's all you. You make the rules. There we go. Come back. Payback. I ran into someone there. I don't think they fully healed yet. Trying my best to cover the zone with carbon vertical flicks. How much special power up you got on that? Yeah, that makes sense for how I died there. But we're still wiping it. Come back the other way. That works for me! That doesn't work for me. Go. I'll take it. Stamper's gone. That's a success for me. What do you mean? He definitely knows I'm there. Yeah? 10 attack. Totally. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, special power-up makes the explosion bigger, which would kill me earlier. Do that so that they can't approach any of those walls. Good death there. I'm gonna die there, though. Oh, wait. Dread landed on my auto. Good. Conveniently placed man. By Stamper. Parry those. Let's go. That's annoying that I'm dead. Like, this is it. We just have to cap zone one more time and they're 2 down. Alright, cool. That is it. That is the last game of Carbon Roller. I now never have to play this Carbon ever again. However, I have said that this is now my favorite Zipcaster weapon, so there is definitely a possibility in the future that I would do this again. Just play it more. But out of every other weapon in the entire game that I enjoy more than this, it might be very unlikely. But this was a good time. Aside from the zones, that was a bad time, but this has been a good time. 4 stars on the vanilla carbon roller. Which then, once we put on this badge, and then immediately take it off, that should be 335 total badges out of this massive collection. But as well, that is 4 stars on every roller. Both carbons, Splat roller, Crack-On, Order roller. Both dynamos, both Flingzas, and both Big Swig rollers. With blasters being my favorite weapon class, I also really like stringers. That might be my second favorite weapon class, but I think rollers might be my third favorite. I've gotten really used to playing roller over the years, and I used to play a lot of carbon in Splatoon 1 because you just did that. But I really liked playing Splat roller, and I really grew to enjoy dynamo roller in this game with all the buffs that it got. And same thing with Big Swig with all the buffs it got as well. But that's 4 stars on all rollers. It'll still probably be a while before I do 4 stars on every class of another weapon. I don't know what I'm going to be working toward next out of any of these, but I have 5 blasters left, 3 Lunas and Rapid Deco and Rapid Pro, so that could be something. I've got these 3 brushes, I've got these Splatanas, and then I have still so many Chargers to work on. I just wanted to take a break from playing Charger, because I had been playing Charger like nonstop for 2 months. At least it felt like 2 months, it probably wasn't that, but like, I don't know what I'm doing next. But it's progress. And I'll do... I have 3 of these. I'll celebrate with 3 pulls. Nothing. Self-centered founder. 3 special saver chunks. Cool. I was originally going to end the video right here, but actually here's some really important bonus clips that I can't fit into a different video.
No.
We at least got one of them down.
Thank you. Damn.
Boris was not getting chomped on. That is 6 gold scales! What do you mean? What do you mean 6 gold scales? For losing?
Is that a lot?
Well, you see, gold scales are quite rare, and you typically only get 1 per. But because of this rotation, you get ×3 the amount of scales, which means we would have gotten actually 2 gold scales for that, which is already rare as is, but because of the triple amount, that gave us 6. For this,
I got the Grisco Blaster.
That I can't do because a chum hit me the moment I was about to dash. Alright.
Double Zuma killed me. Very cool.
Alright.
Alright.
This last person is just stuck down here. This is, I can't move. This is not great.
No, it's not.
This is not great.
Oh, very
this
cool.
This is not great. I'm getting back over. I wish I wasn't the shortest range weapon in the game. I can't even pay attention to what is happening.
I don't know.
Worst triumvirate I think I've ever participated in, I think. Like, that was, no one could do anything, and I was also the shortest range weapon ever. However, it's 15 bronze, 3 silver. I don't care if that's a loss. I think that finally puts me overboard. I'm going to back out for a moment, stay in the room, but I'm just gonna back out for a moment. There we go. This should, in fact, be 999 silver scales. And I got an extra 6 silver from a capsule. Way more than enough. Get rid of all these ability chunks. 1,000. Oh, and it's perfect, too! In terms of gear, I just got 800 bronze from that. So now I can buy the last piece of gear in the entire game. The sailor cap. All the way back down to 8. That is every piece of Salmon Run gear bought. And I should have taken a picture beforehand, but I didn't. Where the heck's the banner? Right here. 999 silver scales banner. Exchange. All the way back down to 8. That is absolutely wonderful. I now finally have this, which I probably never wear anyway, except it does come with comeback, so, like, maybe I can do something with it. I don't know, but that is every bit of Salmon Run gear. And I can finally take off this gold banner, because now I have one that's actually more rare than... It's not more rare than that, but it's cooler than that.
I'll be right back. I gotta go pee.
You do that. The true ultimate Aerospray user with the 999 silver scales banner thing. Big achievement. I now have bought everything in the game related to silver scales that's not slop suits. Because I have these suits now, which is way more than 1,000 scales for the rest of these. And I've bought everything else, and we have no more gear to buy. Now I just stockpile all the bronze scales. Again, to get 999 bronze to get the wooden Mr. Grizz replica. And I'm still holding off on spending my gold scales, because I do eventually want to get at least one of the 3 banners here. I don't know which one I'd want. I'm thinking about this one for when I eventually get there, but I also like the golden eggs one, but I'm thinking about the salmon and hieroglyphics one is also pretty good. But that's quite a ways away, and there's still all these other banners. Anyone who's 100% in Salmon Run, you deserve so much, but that's not me. I'm going for my own personal achievos.